Tre'Quan Smith is a guy that, I think this is, is this the year that he finally breaks out? That was kind of the thing last year. Everybody was thinking maybe this is the year that he breaks out, and didn't really happen. But now kind of having to fill in for that wide receiver 2 spot over there. We'll see what happens. 34 receptions last year, 50 targets, 448 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Guys, your thoughts on Tre'Quan Smith?
Tre'Quan kept getting chance after chance. Drew Brees really liked him. And I think that's part of why Sean Payton has kind of continued to buy into him is, they were cash strapped, right? That's why they had to let Manny Sanders go, and now he's in Buffalo, and they had some other needs. It's probably why they didn't draft a guy early. I don't love him. I really don't. Like I jumped on that bandwagon last year thinking that, okay, this was going to be it. Like, he had to develop through his rookie season, and now he's familiar with Peyton's offense, and Drew Brees is going to be there. And then Michael Thomas went down, thinking, okay, like, this is it. Like, this guy's going to step up, and he's at least going to be fantasy relevant. Not necessarily wide receiver 1 territory, but at least be fantasy relevant. And boy, oh boy, was I wrong. Like, this isn't a guy that I'm looking at. Like, I'd rather take my chance on some young, and not that he's in his 3rd year, so it's not that he's not young, but some rookie that you don't know as much about. I'd rather wait and take one of the Colts receivers that are going late right now. And any of the 3, I'd take any one of them. I'd take Denzel Mims over him. And it's just Tim Patrick. I think I would take Tim Patrick over Tre'Quan Smith. Like, and it's not a huge knock on Tre'Quan necessarily, but at the same time, how many chances do you need to get? You have one of the best quarterbacks ever throwing you the ball, giving you all the tutelage in the world that you could ever ask for in film study and on the practice field. You have Michael Thomas leading the way in the weight room and how to do things as a perennial all-pro wide receiver, and you can't get your head out of your ass to be able to catch 60 balls. Like, I'm just not buying into it. I'm not a fan of him. I don't want any part of him. I will look a lot of other places.
To Kevin, to your point, it's not there. And, for whatever reason, it's not there. And for that, you're better off just looking in a different direction.
Quite frankly, New Orleans is going to throw the ball. They're probably going to throw the ball close to 600 times with that extra game on it this year. Even with us projecting them having a little bit more running game and that kind of stuff, they're still going to throw the ball between 550 and 600 attempts on that one. You can only throw the ball so many times to Michael Thomas. You can only throw the ball so many times to Alvin Kamara, which then leads into who is that second pass catching or third pass catching option on that one. And it comes down to either, being Adam Troutman or Tre'Quan Smith on that one. And both of those guys, I think, are going to see well over 100 targets on this one. And so the fact that he's going to see over 100 targets on that, because they've got to throw the ball to somebody down there, he's going to have a fantasy relevant season on this one. And where he's being drafted at, he could be a value for you because he's going in almost round 23. There's, very few drafts out there that go that deep. Our home league is one of those types of drafts that will go into 22, 23 type of rounds. But for the most part, he's going as undrafted. So if you're getting into that last pick on that thing, he could be worth a dart throw on that one, because and part of the reason I say that is even if you're taking him with that last pick in your draft, he probably is going to have some fantasy relevance, but B, what that role is going to look like in week 1, week 2 type of thing. And if it's not there, he's cuttable, and you're able to pick up somebody else on the waiver wire and move on that point as well.